I think any guy on our team would tell you I walked in through the door maybe the most immature person they've probably ever seen. But I always like to keep things lighthearted and have fun. And I haven't really talked about this too much, but I came from pretty, like, my parents got divorced when I was a really young age, and that kind of gave me the ability to like kind of do whatever I wanted and be this really immature person. And my family, for a lot of respects, like, we're not together on everything. And I talk about this now, like, having perspective. Like, my basketball career here, like, kind of brought my family a lot closer, like, especially from like the parents. They wouldn't do a lot of things together, but they're coming to games, they're sitting together. I got to see and look over and see like my parents and my whole family sitting there together, like, cheering me on. And now that I think back about that to like where I'm at now, I'm about to start my own family. I always think that was something I was always kind of like hoping for, and basketball did that for me. And I think once I started getting more comfortable in that area of life, that's when I started like mature and grow as a person. And a lot of that started here on campus, playing basketball. And I think a lot of credit of that goes to the coaching staff and those people here too, because they allowed me to be myself, but also pushed me to be a better, more complete person. And I feel like basketball has always been like my teacher with everything. And as I started to get better and better, I started to grow more and more as a person. And I think a lot of the decisions I've made since, and the career I've had, and stayed in a place for as long as I have, and got the wife that I have, and all these things are a result of those 4 years here, like growing as this super immature kid who's used to getting away with everything, to kind of like a somewhat grown adult when I left. I wouldn't say far from a finished product, but